Hi everybody, my name is Susan Smither. I am an affiliate with SFI. SFI is a US-based company who's been a member of the Southeast Nebraska Better Business Bureau for over 20 years. During these years, they've helped over 19 million people and growing in over 190 countries to create a residual income stream. SFI sells over 100,000 goods and services, and they have online games, auctions, and a local vendor network. The system allows you to earn points just by shopping and referring people. It's free to join, and there's no obligation to buy anything ever. If you're looking to build a business without buying anything, it will take a long time. And if you're looking to grow more quickly, you may want to make some purchases. I decided to create a few videos to help new affiliates get started, and I wanted to show you just how easy it is. It does seem a little overwhelming when you first log in because there's a lot of new acronyms and a lot of information. But if you take your time and you go through it slowly, I think you'll see that this system really has a lot of potential. I haven't been doing it long, and I'm amazed at how far I've come. So when you first log on every morning, it's going to take you to this SFI headlines page where you can catch up on the most important news. So you just read through this page, and once you've finished reading it, you're going to click that you're done reading it, and it's going to move you on to your normal home screen. And you'll see right now, it looks like I have someone chatting with me, so I'll take a look at that in a minute. I have a couple of emails, and all these tabs are red. So the first thing you want to do every day is you want to work on turning all these tabs green. So every time you click on these tabs, there's going to be something that you have to work on. So the first thing I like to do is I start with the Win It tab. And the reason I do this is because there's a little contest every day. Oops. There we go. So the first thing you want to do is you want to sign up for this daily grand contest. And I've won this. I would say I win this probably 3 out of every 4 days that I'm logged on. And you want to log on every day because you're going to gain points as you log on. So to enter, you're just going to click Enter Today's Daily Grand. And that's going to, it says you're entered into the Daily Grand for tomorrow. And right now I have 4 entries. You get different amount of entries depending on how many points you have and what level you're at. The other thing I like to do is I go right down to the bottom and I'm going to click this tea time, which I'm not going to click it right now. It says you can submit your entry now, but I don't want to go to another page. So I already have it pulled up here from yesterday. So I'm just going to refresh that screen, and it's going to start a countdown timer of 30 seconds before it's going to let me log on. It wants you to read this little ad here, which is just talking about other ways to gain points. In this situation, they're talking about the Daily Ground, which we already signed up for. While that's counting down, well, we're almost there. Let's see. Just a couple more seconds here. Once it counts down, it's going to tell you it's ready, and you're going to click Continue, and you're going to enter this. Now, this only gives you 2 T credits if you win, but I've won this almost every day because I enter multiple times. You can enter once an hour. And then, so what I do is I do that as first thing, and then I go in and I start working on my tabs. Usually by the time I'm ending with my tabs, it's been an hour and I can sign up again. And as the day progresses, if I'm still logged on to the computer, which I usually am for other work, I just go over there and sign up again because those T credits are what you need to be able to turn all your tabs green. I also usually sign up for the SFI business quiz every day. This one says, let's see, you can set up contests using the rewards incentives sections on your, and I think that's leaderboard, but I'm not 100% positive, so I'm going to come back to that a little later and put in the right answer. because you can look that up before you do it. So I'm just going to minimize that screen. So once I'm in here and I've done those things, this button down here says I reviewed the information on this page. I'm going to click that, and that should turn my page green. And you can see it's a little green here. Next, I just kind of go across. I usually go across until I get to auctions, and then I stop. And then I start on the other side and move in, because the easy, that's your eager zebra. That's where your games are. So I usually spend a little more time there. And same with the auctions. I usually sign up for a couple of auctions every day. But anyway, I move forward this way. Then I start over here and move into the middle. And those are usually the two last things I do. So next I'm going to go to the forum page. When I go to the forum page, there's a little information here at the top. And it says, in order to earn a point and turn this tab green, I have to click on one of these threads and just be on it for 15 seconds. So I'll usually look through here and see what I find that looks interesting. Doesn't look like there's a lot of really crazy information in here today. Let's see, make EA affiliates. EA is your first level that you can gain above affiliates. So it looks like someone just posted a chart here of the benefits chart, which is kind of cool. We can look at this for a few seconds while we're waiting for our 15 seconds. If you sign up as an affiliate, which is what everyone comes in as, you don't have any requirements for your points, which would be your VP requirements. That's your value points. You can earn 25% direct commissions on any personal sign up. What's that? PSA. It's personal something affiliates. That's what I mean. There's a lot of acronyms. And then there is direct commissions on your PRMs. That's personal. I think it's recruited members. And then there's the executive pool share. That is a share of points that you can share in, and based on your level, you get a certain amount. So anyway, that's something that you will learn a lot more about in your training. So we've done that. We've been on there for more than 15 seconds. So that should turn us green. And because we went in to read this, you can see we don't have our green tabs at the top. Now, there's a couple ways you can get back to your tabs. One, you can click here on Affiliate Center. But if you do that, it's going to leave this tab open. So I just use the back button to go back. And our tab should be green. Yep, we're green. Then you can go into the Goals tab. Goals tab. You have to write what you're going to do today and submit that to turn this green. So I'm going to say I'm creating some videos to share with my PSAs and co-op CSAs. With tips and info. And I'll submit that. And that turns it green. When you first log in here, they're going to ask you to set some goals. And quite honestly, you're not going to have any idea what to put in here until you've gone through some of the training. So I would just put in there, my first day, I would just say, I plan to go through my to-do list and try to learn more about the system. But you can set your goals down here. You can see I'm doing fairly well on some of my goals. Then you're going to go to the Growth tab. This tells you that there were 1,195 enrollments in the last 24 hours. And just to let you know, it's 7 a.m. here. So people are working all night long in all these other countries. Oh, look, there I am. I'm a new Badge Quest Pro. And that's one of the things I really like about this system. So all kinds of little things that you can win. I'm going to click on the blue button to say that I've reviewed this information, and I'll move on. We're going to move to the Movers tab. And this is a list of my most active members. So this guy's doing great. He was on about 11 hours ago. You can see when he last logged on. I actually sent him a few TC credits just to say thank you and keep going, because my success is tied to his success, even though I'm just a co-op sponsor for him. And this guy is one to watch too. I've been watching him. He's actually, you can see this guy's got 699 points. He's only been a member since the 2nd of July. And this guy just started yesterday and he got 650. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. Is it a girl? Got 650 points yesterday. And I apologize, Muminat, if you're a girl and I'm not sure. Oh, and they were on just 3 hours ago. We've got a couple other people that have just joined. This guy's got 505 points. So it's just a nice little way to take a look at what your people are doing, and you're going to want to reach out to them once you start getting more people under you, which you can do pretty quickly. Scoreboard. I'm going to move on to Scoreboard. This shows you what your points are so far. And it tells me I need 410 more points to get 500 more shares in the executive pool. So I'll be working on that. And you get a point for turning each one of these things green. And there are lots of ways to earn a lot more points. I just go down and look at this. I like to see where I am actually. The power rank. I'm number 3 in my class. That means out of all the people that joined on the same day I did, which was May 16th, 2020, I'm number 3 in the class. And if you are number 1 at the end of the year, you get a badge and you get recognition. And you might get some points, I'm not sure. I'm number 1,266 in the United States, and I'm just under 10,000 overall. And I'm going to say that I reviewed this information. Now, when you're just getting started, I'm going to suggest you don't even have to read all of the things on each page because it's kind of overwhelming. So you might just want to read the first one today. And then if you log in on every day, which I recommend, you can read it as you go along. The alerts badge. It's going to tell me if there's anything important I need to know. There's some latest forum threads, some stream posts. And once I've been on here for 15 seconds, I can move forward. So I'm just going to click this. Now again, you might want to read 1 or 2 of these when you're just signing up. Badges, I can go see if I've received any badges. Right now I have 15 total badges. And I need to earn 5 more badges to advance to the Badge Quest Master. And again, that's just a little contest within the system that really doesn't do anything except give me a badge and some extra points. So it's just fun. I like playing this game. This is the to-do list here. And this is where you're going to want to start and spend your most time. You're going to, I would recommend that you go just down the list, and mine's going to look very different from yours because things disappear once you've completed them and you get points for it. And the thing that you can do to get you the most points, which is not showing on mine anymore, but it's going to be to go through the training. You're going to have a list here. There's 58 lessons and you get 5 points for going through each lesson. So you can get 290 points just for reading all the lessons. And I would suggest that you go through and read those, and read, I would say, at least 5 to 10 a day. They're usually just 1 page of information, so it doesn't take very long. I'm going to go next to the tips. Tip of the day. I would suggest you read that. You're going to have quote of the day. A little more information. Did you know? And then you're going to click on I've reviewed the information on this page. And yes, I'll go back and actually read that. You've got your stream tab. This is where people put information. This is where you can add a post. And sometimes you'll see things like, congratulations to different people. Oh, here I am. This was when I became a bronze team leader, which I did like that already. That was, so see people put these posts out here. And I forget how we turn, yep. Just go to the bottom. I reviewed this information on this page. So you can see it really doesn't take long to turn all your tabs green. Oh, I wonder why my badges didn't turn green. I guess I forgot to click the bottom. All right, we've got your TC, featured TC product of the day. And there will always be a product that they're featuring that you can choose to buy. This is a phone holder and stand. Turn that one green. Rewardicals tab. I'm just telling you how many have been awarded to date. You want to get the rewardicals too because you can use them. And this is a list of my local stores, by the way. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot. Oh, Charlie's is good. I may have to tell my husband to take me to Charlie's. But you can earn points just by going to these places that are local to you. And if you buy dinner there, that gives you points towards your sales volume. And you do have to have some sales volume to move ahead. But if you're already going out to eat anyway, why not use that? Let's go back here to the badges and click on that at the bottom. It's going to make me wait a few seconds here. There we go. And to do, I think I have to do the same thing. Yep, I was just talking. So I find SFI pretty easy to use, but I will tell you, when you first log on and you're looking at things, like let's say we look at the scoreboard here for a minute. You're looking at this and you're going, what the heck's an SVP and what's an AVP and what's just a VP and why do I need all of these? So, and to be honest with you, I have to go look them up sometimes. And by the way, if you click on your face, was it there? No, here under support, there's a glossary right here. So you can click on the glossary. And if you scroll down, there's a, oh, I thought there was a list. So you can put AVP, search, and there it is, action versus points. And as you go through the training, they'll explain that in more depth. And even if you want more depth, you can click on this and it will. Versa points awarded to affiliates for a variety of actions as outlined in the affiliate to-do list. So basically, those are points for doing things in your to-do list. And you can see it's opened up a new tab. If I go over here, I'm back there. So this one has no back button. So I'm just going to close that one. And then when I'm on this one, I'm just going to use the back button. I think that's enough for today. I'm not going to go into the auctions and the eager zebra. I'll save that for another day. I do participate in the auctions every day. In order to turn these both green, you will need at least one TC credit for T credit for each one. And you get one free when you first start, but you can't turn all your tabs green the first day unless you have some TC credits. So that's why I like to start with the tea time. And oh, by the way, it's past the next hour. I'm going to go back here, refresh. It's going to make me wait another 30 seconds. I'm going to enter that again. So see what I mean? While you're doing all this, you've already spent that hour. You can only win this once a day. So once you win it, you won't be able to enter again. And it'll tell you that. So that's about it for today. I hope you got a little information out of this. Remember when you first log on to try to get that, because with this tea time, you get 2 tea credits. So if you win that every day, you can turn all your tabs green. I hope that's helped. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions or if I can help you with anything. I'm still learning, and I'm here to help you learn as well. Thanks. Bye-bye.